Hello, everybody. Hello. My internet was giving me a little issue, or I shouldn't say my internet. My printer Wi-Fi to my from my computer to my printer was giving me a little bit of trouble, and I needed some things print for this. I thought it'd be click and be done, but no. So we are going to work on a scavenger hunt. I printed a few items and got some stuff together that I've been kind of collecting to finish this to do some of the prompts here. Like I got my song lyric out, then out of the trash. I got candy wrapper. And my favorite song is When You Close Your Eyes by Night Ranger. They're a 70s band out of California. I've liked them since I was a kid. And we're just going to do some more until I copy stand gratitude botanical candy wrappers, a hidden message, use a paper towel, stickers, envelope, and Valentine. So we're going to see if we can get through this row of the day. So we're going to come up with a letter G, a letter J, a letter P, a letter V, a letter Y. Song lyric, something out of trash. I got a sticker. I got drawing. Oh, and I'm going to do, it says coffee stain. It doesn't say how you have to use a coffee stain. It's just coffee stain. Because I kind of make my own little mixture. So what we're going to do, while we sit here and wait, it's the first thing I'm going to do. I got to get my paper, though. Where did I put that? I had it separated the other day. Now I don't know where I set it. Oh, no, that's not it. So, let's see. I haven't checked this. This is Tuesday's project, guys. It's still drying. Takes a while to dry, but it's getting hard. It's looking kind of cool. You can see where it still looks wet in there. So leave that sit for a few more hours. I guess it's going to take longer than I expected to dry. No major. So how are you on this fine week? There's my paper. Okay. I meant to grab a coffee mug and I forgot. So I'm going to go do that real quick. So it's just an everyday physical mug because I like cows and that's what's in my kitchen. We're going to put the book itself on the side. And we're going to take all this paper right here. It's cut to fit in my... Hi, Tina, but you need to get a mug. Oh, that's funny. Oh. But I don't want a butt. Get on. I gotta get a Pacific mug, a cow mug. All right, so we're gonna see how well this works. I'm just gonna set the mug down, and I'm gonna spray this stuff I make just around the mug. Let's see how it works. This may not be the best solution to make coffee stains, but it's my way. And I'm allowed that. So I'm going to pick this up. Oh, that looks cool, actually. That's just Tim Holtz walnut spray on there, so I'm using. I make my own little solution. And then, like you see, I can spray it on the paper. And then make circles. Not bad for a non-coffee drinker. I rarely drink coffee. My drink of choice is a Pepsi. Yeah. So we're just going to move this around. And then I'll set this behind me and I'll let it dry. I think we got enough of that. Cool. So I'm going to set this behind me. And while we do the rest, oh, look, it's on the back side too. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to open this a little bit. Boom. And I'll just let this dry. And I'll have that for a page as a background eventually. And I'm going to go rinse this off right away. Hi, Chiquita. Ooh. Kathy's making nachos. Everybody head to Kathy's house. Kathy's making nachos. She's making nachos for everybody. Yum. Load those babies up with cheese for me, please. My son-in-law could eat nachos, I swear, every day of the week, if you let him. If Diamond, I should say, would let him. Hi, Tutu. Tula? Is that Tulas or Tulas? I don't know. I can't see. My eyes are getting so bad, guys. Comes the small print. So it's got, I'm going to put a giant magnifying glass thing on the side of where the chat is so all the wordings get bigger. All right. So here we go. We're going to let that dry. We are going to do, oh, I need to get watercolors. I know watercolors is on here. I seen it when I was looking. Yeah, 65 is watercolors. And I want to use watercolors. I got some small sheets in here. I don't want the small sheets. I want the big ones. I'm going to say this once again. Guys, I'm having a birthday challenge. Anybody's interested in, you make one birthday-themed ATC card. Put your name, your YouTube channel name, your address on the back. And if you choose to send goodies, that's one entry. And if you choose to send goodies, that's 2 entries. So you can get 3 entries in this. It starts now till March 6th. But I will wait till the mailman comes March 7th. My mailman comes between 2 and 5. And then I will be drawing a winner. I have 2 winners. 2 winners. And if you go back to the original video, you'll see all the prizes. I am not digging them out because I'm going to have to get different bags from Walmart to put that in. The priority bags are too small. So, simple. You only need, if you don't want to send goodies, that's fine. It's not like I don't really need goodies, but you know, it's nice having that little extra. We all do that. But just send a birthday ATC. And Charlene's Crafty World, I believe it is, .com is also having a birthday giveaway. And Sabrina will be doing one shortly. She got to get hers going too, because her birthday's the 17th of March. She's a St. Patty baby. Mom went out early in the morning, had a green beer, and went in labor in the afternoon. Okay, oh, it was watercolors. I was like, what am I doing? Yeah, watercolors. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to check out these new brushes I got a while ago. Just grabbing my watercolors here. I mean, up here in Wisconsin, man, I live in a state of obsession. We just can't like celebrate the holiday. That's me dropping stuff. We have to go all out. They call it the St. Patrick Run. You sign up for it. You pay a price to sit on a bus and go from bar to bar and drink green beer all day. But then you don't have to drive. And then when it ends, you must have a sober driver to pick you up. I think that's just nuts. Crazy. All right, so we're going to do watercolor so I can do a background. As a background. So I just have my watercolor. I don't know how well it's going to work on this paper, but we are going to see. And I rarely use my watercolors, and I should use them more. So, but I don't care for watercolor, I'll be quite honest, because I like paint, but I don't like watercolor paint. Oh, I'm just going to kind of I think it's a Amy's Tangerine one I'm using right now. So my book stayed up till like 4 o'clock this morning, cleaning out my computer. I had a lot of stuff in there that didn't need to be. Scott's working. Time it's back to school. I'm on my own. Kids are in school. So I have a lot of time in my hands again. So I can actually go live a little bit more. Get back into doing little live videos. Even if it's just going live and crafting and not with purpose. Okay. I'm going to say this again. I do not schedule lives unless I have to be live with somebody else. Hello, Steph. I've done something like that, going bar to bar. My town I grew up in, who walked bar to bar in that. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I didn't do it when I was young, but I just don't remember. You know what it was? Is I was the person behind the bar dealing with all the drunks. That's what it was, because I was a bartender for many years. I just actually didn't renew my bartender's license. Here, when I was a bartender, you had a bartender's license. Now you have to have a bartender's license. You have to have a regular bartender's license. And then you have to have a bartender's license for every bar you work at. Where when I had my bartender's license, I only needed a bartender's license. I didn't need another thing. And then, like, Diamond was telling me this. Now it's like, okay, City of Green Bay, you need to go get their bartender's license. But then you have to get for whatever bar. It's not like you can go transfer to bar to bar. So you have initial bartender's license, and then you have to get it for that bar, wherever that bar is. Where mine worked, I could go to any bar to bartenders. Now, nope. I said, yeah, they found another way to make money. That's all that is, in my opinion. So Diamond had, and I know it's, what you tell me, $13. She had to go pay to get her license for another bar. And then, because then you have the City of Green Bay, the village of Howard, the city of De Pere, the village of Ashwaubenon, Bellevue, which is a suburb of Green Bay. They're all little suburbs of Green Bay. So you had to go to their little city hall and get a bartender's license for every one of those places. Diamond, I said to Diamond, then you have to get a for that place, this place you work at. Yeah, she's like had 3-4 different places she worked at, you know, for bartenders. Oh, okay. Yep, I remember what they said. Uh, So I didn't know what I wanted to do. I did Tina Tuesday. Oh, you guys want to see Tina Tuesday real quick? Let me finish the circles real quick. Was something I saw on Facebook that came across Facebook, you know, and I wanted to try it. It's still dry. There's a shaving cream glue and red paint. It's supposed to look like frosting. I don't know. To me, it looked better in the picture. It's still soft, so it's still drying. But at least it doesn't smell like shaving cream anymore. And then I just put the pearls in there. They're not coming out. I had that. They canceled school, but the reason Zach is home, Steph. Sabrina. I tell you, a lot of people, you guys, are having a lot of bad weather. No mails getting delivered. Or the closing post offices. They're pretty cool colors, actually. And then after I'm done in the front, I'm going to turn it over and I'm actually going to do it on the back side as well, wherever the colors are. Same color. So I'm going to see how that works. Ooh, I got the bath spicy. Yum. All right, the nachos are done. Kathy says, help yourself. Yum. My son-in-law, like I said, likes nachos. And then he puts all these jalapenos on top of it. And it's like, oh my God, I couldn't do it. I said that his stomach has to be like iron. Because, no, I like mine with a lot of cheese. He likes the cheese and the jalapenos. It's crazy. I think I'm making something look like out of the 80s here. Pay for it years later. Yeah, I love Bloody Marys. Always have. It's the one thing I've not really given up is my Bloody Marys. I mean, I'll pay for it later, but used to get them. Excuse me a minute. That is my husband. Talk among yourselves and eat nachos. Hello. On live. I am sorry about that. That was my husband calling me. I called him earlier, and he was out somewhere where we lost connection. He was dropping his paperwork, which is out where Diamond lives, and they got bad cell coverage. So he was just calling to make sure I didn't think he hung up on me. But I said, you did tell me I may lose you. So he just called me back. That was like a half an hour or hour ago. So sorry about that. What did I miss? Yeah, I love the hot food too. I miss this day. You too, Tula. He should tell me he's on his way home for a while. I'm like, well, I'm live. Don't walk in like a bonehead. He was so tired when he got home yesterday. He had a run where he had to go all the way to Madison, which is like an hour and a half to 2 hours away from us. Yeah. He got home and he didn't even eat the dinner I made. He was so tired he went right to bed. Is anybody else doing a scavenger hunt? Too many squirrel moments to do one thing. Nope, sorry. I missed something on the phone dealing with stupid people. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I was just saying, Scott called. Earlier, I was talking to Scott, and then we lost connection. He was calling me back, so letting me know that he didn't hang up on me. He did tell me he may lose me because he was out by Diamond. They got really bad cell coverage out where Diamond lives. And then he tells me, I'm only like 9 blocks from home. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, you didn't have to call me then. But that's all right. I was telling him I was live. And I asked if anybody else was doing a scavenger hunt. I forgot I was doing it. So we are going to dry this real quick. Well, as long as the squirrel moments are productive in a way, I'm okay with squirrel moments. I have a lot of them. I laugh because I haven't lived with my son since he was 18. He's 27. He now lives behind us in his own house with his wife. But I'm I've come to realize that him and my husband are more alike than I realized because Scott being, you know, was home practically the whole summer since March of last year. He decided that at the moment with the loss of his dad and the way his work was treating him, that Janet Young's channel, Janet M. Young. Here, I'll show you. You go on her channel. I'll see if I can link it, and it's just a list of things you prompts. You go hashtag Scavenger Hunt 2024, it may come up, Peter. But now back to said, so when Scott's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take some time off from work, get everything settled with Dad's estate. It was a lot, We've taken care of him for 15 years. In the last 2 years, it's slowly gotten worse. And in the last 2 months of his life, it was steady worse, okay? It's the best way I can describe it. And it was a toll on Scott. And then lo and behold, he has a heart attack in May. So having my husband home constantly, it was a new concept. And having my son in the backyard and watching those two together here and there, and come to realize, yeah, they're more alike than I thought. So what I'm doing is on the back side, I'm just going to go over the same colors in the front side. Even if they're a little off, it's no big deal. Just it. But my son has a lot of squirrel moments. So do I. I think we all do.
Hey, baby.
Hello, honey bunny. Yeah. How long are you home for a while, babe? Or you don't know? He must have walked in the other room. He's got. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of them doing it. I noticed that too. But I always thought Xavier, because my son, Xavier, has ADHD. He has dyslexia. He has a writing disorder too. I forget the long name for it. I never knew it existed until all the testing we did on that boy. But having both my husband and son back pretty close to each other, I'm trying to figure out how I survived it. Living with the two of them. Because, oh my God. And Chantel, his wife, told me, I think he's more like Scott than you realize. She said to me one day, and I'm like, I thought he was more like me. Yeah, no, yeah.
What now?
I said, how long are you home for this time, baby? Or you don't know?
I gotta go pick somebody up for $2.50.
Ah,
So I got about an hour and a half,
ah,
and then I gotta go get Dave,
yeah.
run him out.
Did you pick up Jocelyn or Josie?
No,
No Josie, Ron?
no, I had to go pick up this fella called Nathaniel
I was hoping for a Josie story.
out in Kiwani.
Ah,
Nah, you want to hear stories, boy? That guy's got stories.
but he's an adult. Josie's a kid. It's cuter.
This guy is confined to a wheelchair
Yeah.
and thinking he all gangster.
Oh, how'd you get him in?
What do you mean, how to get him in?
You had to do a car.
Swapped it with the wheelchair van.
Oh, the wheelchair van's in the truck
Yeah.
again? Oh my God, you poor man.
And then I had no idea where to go with him other than I had to go to this place over on Riverside Drive. So I went there, and there's 6 buildings to choose from.
Oh boy.
Go on the first one, nobody knows nothing. Go on the second one, nobody knows nothing. Went through every single one of them until I finally found somebody. Just to drop this one fella off. And the stories that he had. Wow.
Hey, you probably gave him his day.
Well, all I know is the people at the place where I grabbed him from were dancing when he left. So that in its own right was sort of kind of like, oh boy. Anyhow, I'm going to go have a smoke.
Who go that?
Dang, I need a smoke.
Josie's a little girl that Scott picked up last week. She's 4 years old. I thought she was older. He corrected me the other day. That blows me away that they allow a little 4-year-old to be picked up in a little cab thing. Scott's like not the regular cab. Most of their cabs or drivers are prearranged. It's not like hail a cab in New York or just call a cab company. Most of Scott's rides they already know are happening almost most of the time 3-4 days in advance is what Scott was telling me. So you're calling me from upstairs? Are you getting like did I leave the window open again? What? I know I'd still get it done. I forgot yesterday. I plan on doing that this afternoon. Uh, okay, I will do it today. Okay, goodbye. You know, we're not that lazy. You couldn't walk down and tell me that. Alrighty, goodbye. Oh, what a bonehead. He called me from upstairs. He's like I even answered that. Tell me, who didn't put the bird feeder back on? Because you just fixed it. I gave it a few days to glue. So, I have this cool bird feeder. It was my father-in-law's. I love it. It fell during our snowstorm. So, we were just going to go buy a new one. Because it's big. You can put like a good, I bet you 2 pounds of bird sunflower seeds in it. Because we feed our birds. And so I looked it up. I can't find the same one, and the one I have I don't like. But the one I did find, I wouldn't. Even if I did like it, I wasn't buying it because it was $100. There's no way my father-in-law paid that much. Scott said he paid it like $60 for it. So Scott spent Sunday, and he fixed it for me. But I want to wash it out a little bit. So that's why I was calling. Hey, thought you were going to get to the bird feeder, he says to me. Well, I forgot yesterday. I was gone most of the day. Got home and chilled. Hi, Stick It Pam. Welcome to live. I'm just working on a prompt right now. Watercolor. Not looking too bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with it. Kind of talking about the hubby. He just got home. He's been gone since about 4 o'clock this morning. Brings the guy to work. As I was saying, he picks up this little girl last week 2 or 3 times. Her name. The first thing she says to Scott is, "My name is not Jocelyn, it's Josie. Get it straight." 4 years old. I said, Scott, 4 years old? Yep. I can't believe parents let their kids go in cabs by themselves at 4. That just blew me away. There's no way I do it. But most of these rides that Scott has are all contracted. There may be a different driver. Like today, he didn't pick up Josie. Some other driver did. On both schedules. But Scott said she's a smart little stinker. He goes, the grandma, she goes to Head Start. And then she goes to daycare. It's half of the day Head Start. The grandma puts her in a van. And yeah. She tells the little girl, now you save your pretzels till you get to so-and-so's house, the daycare. Okay. Scott says they're not even pulling out of the driveway. She's opening the bag of pretzels. Scott goes to her, didn't your grandma say you're supposed to not open those pretzels till you get to so-and-so's house? She goes, but I was going to share with you, Mr. Scott. Scott goes, he said he had pretzels all over the floor in the back. He had to clean it up. And then she says to the babysitter, I see you're not in your pajamas today. The babysitter's like, Josie, well, you never get out of your pajamas. What's today? You got out of your pajamas. Scott goes out of the mouths of babes. She goes, because she goes, the last couple of days she goes, I didn't have to go anywhere because the weather was bad. Just Scott said she's a pistol, that one. He says, oh my God, is she a pistol? Oh. That's funny, he says. I said, yeah, but I bet you it makes your day. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the next thing that comes out of her mouth, he says. Scott said he asked the daycare worker, it's actually her aunt. She goes to her aunt's. So Scott asked the aunt, so is she a little pistol? Oh yeah. She goes, oh yeah. Scott goes, I thought so. But cute as a button. Mom, I was going to share with you, Mr. Scott. I said, well, she didn't say, I was going to share with you. Beam me up, Scotty. And then she was bound and determined. She's telling Scott, you have forgot my brother. So Scott's like, well, wait a minute. And so Scott pulls over in a parking lot, looks at his phone. There's nothing about a brother on there. So he's thinking, so he calls the grandma in the office because he has all the information. So if he has to make contact, they can call. So he calls the grandma and he says, am I supposed to wait for her brother? He goes, because she's telling me I have to wait for her brother, and I thought I'd double check before I start. He goes, no, last week when school got canceled, I requested a quick request from the driver, and to go pick up the brother at the high school. He goes, and they just went home that day instead of to the aunts, because he was home. He could watch the sibling real quick instead of wearing, But no, you are not picking up her brother. She goes, I was saving time that afternoon because she had other kids to get out. Hi, Victoria. But she says, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about her brother. He's good. He's at school. He's in high school. She's like, okay, because she was telling me I was doing my job wrong and I'm leaving her brother because the schools are really pretty close to each other. So So I thought I better check because I got too far. But Scott said she's a little pistol. Then we have he picks up Dave, and very nice man. I met him the other day because the funny thing is I'm in a Dollar Tree on Sunday. Okay. I finally have a day with my husband. He only had one morning run, and then most of the day he was off. So I'm like, can you take me to Dollar Tree? I need some shaving cream. Well, and a couple other things. I picked up household things. And he's like, yeah. So I'm in the middle of the Dollar Tree. He's going to go get himself a coffee at the gas station that's next to the Dollar Tree. And my phone rings. He goes, baby, are you about done? And I'm like, Jesus, don't rush me. I haven't been here for weeks. He goes, I don't mean to rush you. I can bring you back. And I'm like, what's going on? He goes, I got a call from John. He can't make it down to pick up Doug or Dave. Doug or Dave. I can't remember the guy's name. So I have to go get him. So I'm like, okay. So I put my cart, pull over the cart on the side, and I say to the manager I know, I'm like, I will be back. I said, Scott, and I was telling her, she's like, yeah, that's fine, Tina. So I left my cart. I'm thinking Scott's going to run me home. And he uses our personal car to go pick up his ride. So I meet this gentleman that Scott's been telling me about. Well, he says to Scott at 10 o'clock, he bought us dinner. Scott went to pick him up because Scott asked him, because I like fried chicken. I think I told you guys about this the other night. He bought us dinner. When Scott picked him up. Because Scott asked him if we could order. And then Scott said, he's like, yeah, when you come pick me up to have it ready. Well, he bought dinner for Scott and I on Sunday. He thought it was nice. Because he told Scott I was very pleasant and nice. Most people, he's an adult autistic man, and he says people are odd around him. They think because he's different, he's going to be different. I had an intelligent conversation with him. Because he thought it was funny, there was this college, and they took down a building, and I didn't know it. I'm like, holy shit, when did they take that down? I said. He says, Scott, your wife don't get out much this week. Scott goes, no, not really, unless I'm driving her for the daughter. He goes, and I've been going pretty steady lately. So this is my watercoloring. Kind of looks like something out of the 80s. I'm going to have to tape a few places I've noticed. That's all right. So we're going to dry this real quick. And I'm going to do it's my background for the stained glass windows. Oh, and doodling. Yeah, I have to doodle. I want to doodle on this. So we got to get this really, really dry. Where's doodling? Yeah, doodling is 44. I really don't got a lot left. Look on the list itself. Not too many. I can't use a Kano. I need to, I have that set with all the little balls. Where is it? Oh, this right here. Oh, dotting tools. I don't know. I need a flatter rock or something. It wasn't pleasant. I can do it on paper. I just can't do it on a rock. So, Kathy used this. It's a Darcy glue stick extra large. Love it. Kathy the enabler there. But she saw it, I can't remember from exactly who. Highly recommended. Now that's 2 people. 3 people if you count the person that Kathy saw it from. I got it for $8.99 on Amazon. Use clear gel so on the rock first. Didn't know that. Thanks, Kat. See? I know. Yes, it's very, yeah. I was telling Sabrina about it. It puts this crap to shame. And I know why they this is kids for kids. I'd be a teacher. I'd want a half a dozen of these. The Elmer sticky. This stuff is so sticky. I'll show you right here. It's Darcy glue stick extra large. All I did is glue stick extra large and look for the teal color stick. $8.99. Go. This is all glue up to that point. That's a lot of glue. Look at the tip on that baby. I love to hear that crunchy paper. I love to hear when that crunchy paper. Yeah, it is huge, but it works awesome. So we got to doodle. I'm going to doodle on this before I do anything else. Actually, I'm going to put my watercolors away. And then we're going to doodle. So bear with me. So I'm not sticking it. Oh, I have more room on my table. These work pretty good. I don't remember where I got them. I was offered to try them. That was a while ago. And I just... Oh. Yeah, it does. It really works so well. I was... my tip a little bit. Okay. Oh, before I get going, I gotta get my Scotch tape here. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna use Scotch tape. Hang on. I'm gonna get me some washi just on these couple spots. Like I was telling Sabrina, there's no clumps. Like if you use the kids glue, especially Elmer's, I always got clumps. There's no clumps when you use it. No clumps. And that's what I was like, oh my God, I love this glue. And I always use when I use my washi. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where's that big one? I always use washi tape. All right, I always use glue with my washi tape because my washi tape's pretty old. I don't buy washi tape. I could tell you the last time about washi tape. So. Good. All right. Okay. There we go. So you have to figure this is how it's going to be in the book. So I only have to doodle on one page. So I'm gonna oops, I forgot to circle at the top. That's all right. Everybody has a different form of doodling. That's why it's called doodling, because nobody's ever going to have the same doodling. It's huge, but it works awesome. It's like mixed media. Nobody's mixed media will ever be the same. You can have the same prompts and it will never look the same. All right. I'm actually going to like this all the way across, like that. Follow this line. And I'm going to go down. I don't know if this is my form of doodling. I know everybody else's is totally different. Okay. So next Tuesday will just be a Tina Tuesday video. I'm going to work on it sometime this week because I have a procedure done on that day. And I am not going to be up to anything when I get home. Yep. So I've never had it done until Diamond told me, yeah, you're not going to want to do anything when you get back, Mom. Plus, I have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, matter of fact, Scott took the day. I don't come on an anesthesiology or, stuff they put you under with. I don't come out of that real good. So Scott's not even going back to work that day. He told us boss straight out, I can't go work. Sorry, ain't happening, he said. All right, I got 2 boxes left. I'm going to do little squares. Basically, it's just, doodling to me is just little patterns all in different spots. There's really no right or wrong way to doodle. It's one of those things you just do. I like squaring the colors though. That's the one thing I do like, squaring off the colors. So one. Looks cool. All right, that's my doodling. I'm in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. I'm a Wisconsinite. Born and bred and raised. I've only spent one summer in Missouri. I was 20 minutes out of St. Louis. That's as furthest as I've been home from home. I was a nanny. That was years ago. I was 16. I got hired for the Selma. Oh, why that's up there. Yeah. I'm 2.5 hours from you. Where are you? That would be what direction, actually? You must be in Illinois, Minneapolis. I can't. I could be in either place within 2.5 hours. All right. What was I going to put on here? Oh, my stain. So I get my pencil here because I just did number 44. Doodling. Done. Okay. I always put what the prompts on the page once I'm done, because then I can go back and look. Okay. It says stained glass, drawing, or photo. So I did some looking this morning for stained glass windows. I didn't want to say this is Notre Dame and that's Notre Dame, but I'm going to use the cross. I like the cross. Maybe we'll see. Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, sorry about that. I'm still, let me know if I'm still here. South between Watertown and Beaver Dam. Oh, okay. All right. I know where that is. Yep. I used to go to Live in History over in that section. My family used to do Live in History. We'd go that way. Well, Scott was in Madison yesterday. He was down south. Yeah, I'm exactly 4.5 blocks from Lambeau Field. That's how close I am to the stadium. Isn't that gorgeous? I can only imagine what that's like in person. When I went and saw, oh my God, now I lost my thought. Michelangelo in the 16th Chapel, is that who it is? And all of a sudden I looked up, my screen was gray. I don't know. Oh, 16th Chapel. They had the exhibit here. I'd have to go look. Me and Demi went and saw it last year. It was just, I was only imagining what it would be like in the church itself over in the UK. Or not UK. Yeah, UK, right? Yeah. Oh, now I lost my thought. They were out of the book. They didn't have on there, I had money. They didn't have, they couldn't take cash, so I didn't get anything from that exhibit. I was so mad. So a guy felt sorry for me. He bought me a postcard for $1. But I remember walking, they had it set up where you walked under it, like you would look up at the church if you were overseeing it in firsthand. And they had it way up high. So they told you. And it was just phenomenal. I was like, damn. So when I was looking up things today, I was like, dang, it was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I only could, like I said, I only could imagine in the real thing. I laughed. This one is I don't know if it's on here. Larry create something to see. So, I didn't. You know what? I have to do the watercolor. Hang on a second before I forget. 66. Clues my glue up. Okay, 65. Where is 64? 65. Use watercolor. But I would love to go to the Van Gogh Museum. That's my dream. That'd be like, yeah, that'd be. Go over and see the Amsterdam. Let's go see the Van Gogh. Ooh. art in person. I know they have the exhibit here. I don't know if the exhibit in the New York Museum is a permanent exhibit of his, or if it's just like a one-time showing. I'd have to look into it. But I know one time you could go to a museum in New York also. But to see the Starry Night, that's the one I'd love to see in person. Oh, I think it's so awesome. Alrighty. This picture didn't turn out as good as I was hoping. But we're going to put it on there because I printed it out. I might as well use it. I have to cut it off some. So I'm going to go like this. Around it. Just gonna go boom. Still see my watercolors. There's a house on the lake shore out here in Green Bay, the Bay of Green Bay. And the whole front of the house, it looks like this. Not with a cross in it, but it's just all this. It's gorgeous. And then in the back, they also have it, but not the whole thing in the back. Because the back, you look out toward the bay. But when the sun shines through, if you go through at the right time, it's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Pretty penny, I bet you. All right. So, 65. This is watercolor. 44. I get that off. So, and then we're going to cut out 52. And of course, I'm going to lose a sheet because, of course, it's right there. $52. 52. Boom. Like that. Right there. And close this up. So 52 is stained glass. Done. Now, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. God, keep doing that. And I go around it so it kind of sticks out. Boom. There we go. So we got doodling, use watercolor, and stained glass on this one. Okay. So now I'm going to flip the inside. And I will be right back. I have to go potty. So I'll be right back. Okay. Let's try to find. Thought I had some. I knew I looked at them for a reason yesterday, and I don't. Now that I got home here, I realized why I was looking at them. But oh well. had a plan for my other letters. And I looked at them and like, why do I want these? But I didn't want to buy anything for this. So I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to kind of go along real quick. Because the whole thing is I don't want to buy anything to do this. I thought I had children's flashcards. But I don't. But I was at a thrift store and they were all like a quarter. I could have used them later on too. But I was like, why did I want these? Now I know why I wanted them. For the alphabet. I thought I had some. Oh, well. No major. Because this page is going to be fun. Because I'm going to get through the letters on this page and accomplish two things. Stickers as well as letters. And you'll see why in a second once I get this done. It won't take me long. So I'm basically going to just trace out the shapes. And I think it's cool. And if I wanted to, I could do like a stitch line. But I'm not going to on this one. I'm just doing a rough shape. Oh. I got them all. Okay. Oh, right here. See, thought I did, but I didn't. There, look. Okay. So that's how it's going to do. I was at thrift store yesterday with my daughter. So we're going to stop. One of the prompts is stickers. And I have all these letters. So we have letter G, letter J, letter P, letter V, letter Y, letter H, letter K, letter Q, letter W, letter Z, letter L, letter F, and letter O, and letter U. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my stickers. I'm going to take this with me because I'm here, but I'm going to go find stickers that have all something that like the first letter of the stickers, like letter G, giraffe. Letter J, I don't know. Letter P, letter V. We're going to see what I can find for stickers just with these. Okay. Okie dokie. So, hang on. So, we're going to start with letter G. We're going to go into animals. And let's see. Animals. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a giraffe. That one, well, let's see what we got in this little pack. So, no. Oh, that's what. So, here we go. So, I'm doing them one at a time. So, we got a lot of G. Giraffes. Look there. So I'm just going to pick one. Boom. I don't know where my sign went. Oh, it's right here. I will be right back. I gotta go ask something. I just got a message from Diamond. I have to go ask Scott something. Leave it to my husband.